RKO the Infamous and WO back with another video doing my WWE Raw review for, what day is today? February the 20th? Is today 20th? It's on my watch right here. Yes it is. February 20th, 2012, and what a historic Raw this was. Started off with Eve coming out. Well, actually started off that Chris Jericho is medically cleared to compete on Raw tonight, and we go to the opening segment with Eve saying, "Oh, she's gonna go to John Cena locker room." Cena comes out. Eve goes after Cena. Eve was like trying to kiss Cena. Cena's like, "Back away! You lost. You made me lose my broski, and you're a host gainer." I was like, "Oh, Cena's going just so good," and then Eve like went all mental crazy, psycho, crazy girlfriend person. She's obsessed with Cena, and Cena just gets out of there, and Eve's crying. That's the first opening segment, which is pretty funny. So that's done. The Cena Eve crap, Zack Ryder is done. Eve is a crazy psychopath, and Cena did nothing wrong. Next up, we had what is it? All right, we had Sheamus versus Mark Henry. And so the former World Heavyweight Champion versus the Royal Rumble winner, and actually this was a pretty decent match. I fairly enjoyed it. I enjoyed all of Raw. There was no downs for me because everything was just so good that the bads were good too. Sheamus versus Mark Henry was a pretty good match. I honestly thought yesterday that because Mark Henry looked like he was in his wrestling attire, he was going to attack Santino and win the World Heavyweight Championship and face Sheamus at Wrestlemania. And that storyline continued all the way back from SummerSlam, but wasn't completed. That ended in a double. I believe Sheamus was counted in Mark Henry one. I can't remember, but yeah, the match was really good. Sheamus got some good offensive move. Mark Henry did too, but Sheamus with that bro kick, winning 1, 2, 3, and Sheamus beats Mark Henry. Next up, we had the announced the 10-man battle royal, and the winner would become the new #1 contender for the WWE Championship and will face CM Punk at WrestleMania 28. Next up, we had a tag team match: Kofi, Kingston, and R-Truth versus what is it? Team Primo and Epico. I keep thinking Epico. I don't know why. And honestly, this was another really good match too. A lot of high flying spots from Kofi Kingston. R-Truth started off the match, tied Kofi in. Kofi got the victory, I believe, over Primo. I think, yeah, Primo, and R-Truth and Kofi Kingston have a win over the tag team champions. So will they get a tag team title shot in the later future? I think so. They beat the tag team champions, and I guess this is what will probably be a match during WrestleMania, probably opener match of WrestleMania. Yeah. So that's that. That's what they're doing with R-Truth now. It's announced that The Rock will be returning to Raw next week. And then we had David Otunga versus Ezekiel Jackson. I remember just I wasn't paying attention for the match for some reason. All I remember was Otunga won the match, and that was it. And then yeah, and this was the segment I was waiting for because Undertaker Mark I am. Undertaker returns, finally calls a Triple H, calling out he's hiding behind his corporate gimmick. Triple H comes out saying, "I'm not hiding behind nothing. You're just trying to call me out." Taker just goes at him. Finally, Triple H comes back. "You want a match with me at WrestleMania?" And he's like, "Hell in a cell." And for a second I just paused and I'm like, oh my god. And I thought about it. These two have never been in a Hell in a Cell match with each other. They have both competed, I believe, the two highest guys that had the most appearances in the Hell in a Cell match and the most wins in a Hell in a Cell match. At one time they were tied. I don't remember who they're. I know they're neck at each other. I think they're 1 or 2 off of each other. But yeah. And now these two are finally facing. We've been complaining. Okay, last year they faced again 10 years later. It's not gonna be as good. It's one of the best matches of the year. And then this year we're like, oh my god, we don't want to see this match again. We don't think. Oh, it's not. I honestly had that last man standing match. You gotta beat me till I'm dead. And Triple H accepted the challenge. I'm gonna beat you till you're dead. And I was like, okay, last man standing match. The only thing, you have to beat your opponent till they're unable to answer count of 10, which pretty much would be unable, so you are done. But now they announced, because thinking that Hell in a Cell could only happen at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, now it's like, forget all the Hell in a Cell matches that happened in the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Take all those away. They brought back every single prestigious thing to the Hell in a Cell match, because last year I was saying how it lost its value and the Elimination one of the best matches. Now Hell in a Cell back procedure. Taker, Triple H, WrestleMania 28, Hell in a Cell. That match alone will sell WrestleMania. But no, because they have The Rock versus Cena. This is, oh my gosh. My mind is just going 150 miles an hour. Because later on Raw, we had the the next match was the World Heavyweight Champion versus Santino. Santino did some, like, 2 offensive moves. Daniel Bryan countered. LeBell Lock made Santino tap out. We had the Bellas versus Oksana and Kelly, and the Bella Twin, one of the Bella Twins, I can't remember which one. I think Brie pinned Oksana and got the victory. But I believe his match was under 2 minutes. And then we had Cena come out and cut an epic promo on The Rock. This is the Cena that I like. The Cena that doesn't have that garbage with the same never back down, never quit. He comes out, because I've known Cena can shoot a promo. He proves himself that he can shoot a promo. But when he's on script with WWE and says all this crap, and then it's just stupid. But when he goes and he shows emotion, and he cuts it from, like, he just cuts a promo from his mind, just using whatever he had, just thinking, there's no script there, you just know. And if there is a script, it's probably a basic outline, just say this, this, and this, and like, okay, and then he just went out with it, and just went with the little bit ideas, and just made it his own way. Because you could tell the difference between an actual follow script promo to a from the heart promo. And that was one of those promos, and then it's like, whoa, this is, when you think John Cena vs. Rock is the match, this is the match. Watch that promo. If you did not watch that promo, watch that promo. That John Cena cut on The Rock. It was too good. As big of a Rock fan I am, that promo was too good on The Rock when Cena cut that promo. And then now we had the 10-man Battle Royal. What was it? Khali, Big Show, Santino, Kofi Kingston was in there, Cody Rhodes, Wade Barrett, Chris Jericho, Dolph Ziggler, Santino, even if I said that or not, and I think Khali. I think I said it. Whatever, who cares? Anyways, this match was whatever. It came down to Santino, Big Show, Rhodes, and Jericho. They eliminated Santino. Then Big Show eliminated Rhodes. Jericho's about to eliminate Big Show. Big Show's about to eliminate Jericho. Jericho on top rope choking out Big Show. Then Cody Rhodes helps Jericho eliminate Big Show, and Jericho finally, the match we've been waiting for almost probably 8 months now, but August, say, from August to now we've been waiting for this match to be announced. Chris Jericho versus CM Punk at WrestleMania 28. That is going to be the best wrestling clinic that we are going to see, like, wrestling-wise. That's going to be the match. The psychology of the match, that's going to be Triple H versus Undertaker. That's going to be the psychology, the everything. Like, those two are the best in the business. This is why they are. And then it's going to be Generation Past versus Generation Now. The 90s versus the 2000s. We have The Rock versus John Cena. This probably won't be the best wrestling match, but this is the match you have to see, because it will be one of the greatest of all time. Because of the storyline, the storytelling, everything about this match is perfect. All they gotta do is go out and put on a basic wrestling match, and the fans will just eat it up. Every single wrestling fan. This doesn't have to be a technical match. This is just to be the basic match, but it's just gonna be too good. WrestleMania 28 is already built it to be one of the best of all time. And just to, like, because I'm not gonna complain, because I could go on a 20-minute rant about how Sheamus versus Bryan Danielson for the World Heavyweight Championship is now the main event, where last year it was a dark match, but yet the thing that made me mad, it was advertised as pay-per-view, and I honestly wanted to see this match because I thought it was going to be, okay, Bryan Danielson is a good wrestler, Sheamus is a good wrestler too. Bryan Danielson is one of the best in the world versus a really good wrestler, Sheamus. These two guys could put on another wrestling clinic. They could have been as good as Orton versus Punk. But yeah, 4 announced matches, whatever's on WrestleMania undercard, who cares? Triple H Jericho, Triple H versus Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. That alone sold me the pay-per-view right there. Rock Cena, that alone sold people the pay-per-view. CM Punk versus Jericho, I can't. There's no words to describe how good this WrestleMania card is. This is like, oh. If you don't think WrestleMania is good, you are a stupid wrestling fan. And if you're not ordering WrestleMania 28, or you're not going to be there live, and you're going to stream this, do not stream WrestleMania 28. Go order this pay-per-view, HD, WWE. This is like, if you're not going to buy this card, why would you buy any other pay-per-view? This is like, here's my money, WWE. Thank you for giving me what I want, and I'm willing to pay for this. Because this is the WrestleMania. This is the card, Miami, Florida, April 1st, 2012. That is my Raw review. Excellent Raw. Did not watch Raw? Go watch it. You are missing out. You can skip over the matches that happened, but those segments for WrestleMania, huge build up. 5 weeks away. 5 more Raws till WrestleMania. 41 more days. This is just, it's too good. It's too good. They can't mess this up. They're on the right road. They can't mess up the storyline. They just have to let these guys go at it for the next 5 weeks, and that's it. Storyline builds itself. That is my Raw review. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. Didn't watch Raw? Check it out. Awesome. No more to say.